Hello and welcome back. This is episode 17 of Skylabs, and we have Alan Carter once again. This time in the same old ballistic science kit, Mark III. With extra fuel, because we have determined that we are trying to get to the Badlands in the totally wrong location. And this time we are going to try to do better. We need to get a serious arc going because we have to go halfway across the globe. Start turn now. Check the map real quick. So in the past I've tried here and here, but it turns out that the Badlands are further along over here, as near as I can tell at this point. So we're gonna try that. Alright, does not go well. We are already out of fuel. Let's see. Get some course corrections here. Go ahead and slow down a little bit. Let's try to control this. Got a seriously crazy apoapsis heading up here. I think I'm gonna wait until then to use the little fuel we have to get where I think I want to be. Now, as near as I can tell, it's at the end of this guy. In between here and a couple of bodies of water over here that we can't currently see. So that's unfortunate. Again, just gonna have to guess at it. Really nice to have a better way to recon the area. But regardless, we're going to try this. See what happens. Get on the mark. Not to be terribly exact since this is all a guess anyway. Warp through to the node. And we shall see what we shall see. I like to think that there is a 50% chance. Either we will or we won't. I'll get that yellow highlight off so I can get a shot of this scenic view. Meanwhile, retrograde action, although that's obviously going to change as we go down, so let's warp ahead. Where are we? Let's get some surface info ready. Yep, what he said. Okay, apparently that is not going to go away. And at this point, I'm not entirely confident that we're far enough over. Still feeling like we're too close to this edge of the water. See what happens though. Let's get situated.
One of us here fight with no shit. Yeah, got the tower, not even a single hit.
Okay, well there's two of the bodies of water that we were supposed to be in between, I believe. I think we were supposed to be further over. Distinctly like grasslands. And I have a feeling I'm gonna have to turn off the wonderful clouds in order to be able to spot this location. The next mission. Let's see what we got. Oh, we did it. Badlands. That so rocks. What a surprise. Alright, so we got the crew report. Record the crew's assessment. Whoop-de-doo. Let's get some mystery goo. Yeah, you observe the goo. Nothing spectacular there. Materials Bay. You expose the samples to the Badlands of Kerbin, but worry that it may have a bad influence on them. Alright, and we're just going to rinse and repeat for each of the copies of the experiment. As the space dog plays with its squeaky toy in the capsule. Keep. And well, it's take the data, just come on. Come on, buddy. There we go. Surface sample. Grass here definitely not as green as on other places, but the knowledge that you've been in a place called the Badlands makes you feel cool. And EVA report. No spacesuit necessary. Well, there's the Badlands finally achieved. And we'll pose for our class picture. Let's go ahead and plant us a flag. Just calling this one. Oops, not Finley. Finally. Oh, look at that, just in time for the stars to come out. Let's pose for another one last shot. Recover and see what we got. So we got 11.4 for our Kerbal knot. And $15 for the ship itself. Much less than I was expecting, but better than nothing. And with that, we'll sign off for this episode, and I guess on the next one we're off into space for bigger science scores. See you then.